Hey everyone, this is Gaijin Goombah,
And Akita.
and for this little installment of Goomba Storytime, I thought it'd be appropriate, especially since Valentine's Day is right around the corner, to talk about how Aki and I met, because, well, a lot of people have been asking about it, and I figured it's high time we really go in-depth about it. So, to start off, we knew each other for quite some time. In fact, we knew each other through college, just not super well. I was with my harpy of a ex-fiancé, and she was with another
Asshole.
fiance. And, so, hun, why don't you go and take it from here?
Well, kind of ready to start. He was in Japan, and I was here in the States. We weren't really talking or keeping really much in contact, except for just things that I heard about him through the grapevine and stuff. I remember for months not really being on Facebook chat because it was breaking. Then one day I decided, I'll log on to Facebook chat and see if it's working. And he was online, and he was like, hey, how you doing? I was like, oh, how's Japan? And then we just started talking from there. We had talked a couple times, and I started kind of developing a little crush, and found myself logging onto Facebook chat every day just to see if he was online, because I didn't know his schedule.
Yeah, and I was actually kind of the same way too, because, this happened, oh gosh, let's see, I was in Japan for like 4 months, and then my ex-fiancé was basically like, I don't know if I want to be with you anymore, I'm basically going to experiment with this other guy, and let you know in 6 months if I still want to be with you, which, regardless of what was said, that's actually what happened. And then from there, I was trying to get into another relationship, but it just wasn't really panning out too much. And, I was getting really, really lonely because as I said before, I actually tried to date some of the women in Japan, and it just was never gonna work, for reasons explained in a different video. But it was very, very nice to have her on. Like, there were a lot of times where I was just killing time because I didn't have a class to teach, but I still had to be at the school anyway. And, it helped those days go by a whole heck of a lot faster.
Yeah.
Anything to add to that, dear?
It was just really nice to talk to somebody. I was still, doing my classes in school and stuff, and it was something that was really great to look forward to whenever I was going home. I got to go on Facebook and chat with Gaijin. We ended up, starting to talk through Skype, and, I had to do that, like, either my early afternoon, or like my really early morning. It was like 4 or 5 a.m. But it ended up being worth it. I remember one of our first conversations, he actually played Flashman's theme for me on his guitar, and that was like really geeky and just adorable. I just remember seeing that video chat call. I was so nervous, and I didn't have a webcam at the time, but I could see him. And I remember seeing his face thinking, oh, I was like, I don't remember him being that cute. But, I started, like, just almost every day waking up at, like, 4:30 in the morning just to talk to him before he went to bed.
That's crazy devotion, by the way.
Yeah, I remember you were stalking my Facebook pictures looking for, and I'm like, oh, those are really old, and I sent him one, like, a more recent one, and he was like, damn! And that made me feel really good.
Well, yeah, because you look really, really good.
Yeah,
and that's kind of the whole point. That's how we kind of made it work, is that, we would try to talk every day on Skype just so we would be able to tell each other about our days, and I would be able to come home to see her, 2 times a year. Just 2 times a year for maybe a week.
Yeah.
Once in the summer, and then, once in the winter for the, summer and fall breaks that the kids had up in Japan. And, I still remember the first time that, like, we actually got to be together, like, in real life as a couple. Go ahead and tell that story.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I was taking chemistry in the summer. Oh God, don't ever take organic chemistry in the summer. You will die. And I remember I had like my bag of stuff because I was going to be staying with him. And I was talking to another woman in my class. I was like, oh, he's coming to see me, blah, blah, blah. And the door opens and a couple people are filing out, and I see him in the hallway. And I was like, excuse me, I'm going to push you. And I barreled through this poor lady, and I like tackled him in the hallway. And that was awesome.
She literally did. She literally said, I'm going to push you, pushed her, and then ran to get me, which was absolutely adorable.
I felt bad, and she was like, no, it's no problem. And she's like, I think she'd said something about she did the same thing to her husband whenever he got home from Afghanistan.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But, let's see. When I finally came home, I was living with my parents because I was trying to get reestablished and get a job and all that. And, that wasn't shaping up too well, so I decided to get just a regular part-time job up at campus, which is the job that I'm basically still working now. And, that way I could be up here with her. And, it just kinda all worked out. And, when was it? Yeah, it was when was it? August?
Hold on, I have the exact date saved.
She has the date
Hold on,
saved on her
I
phone.
have the exact date. I think I even put the timestamp in here too. What?
I feel bad because I haven't done the same.
I have to look. Okay, no, it was in August because you came home in August, and
That's
then
right.
I drove down to Little Rock to see you with your parents. It was Saturday, October the 29th, 2011, at Mills Park in Bryant, Arkansas, where he proposed to me. We had an awesome, like, little romantic picnic, and he even had his phone out playing music from the game Flower.
Which is a great mood setter, guys.
Oh my god, I cried. I still kind of
She really did. She really did kind of
I'm
love
kind
it.
of tearing up right now.
But
I just remember us talking, and then he kind of started to reach into his pocket. I was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Yeah.
It was precious. I felt bad though because every single picture was like her being very, very cryy, and I'm like, darn it.
Well, it is happy tears.
Well, I know it's happy tears. But that's really how we met. It was very, boy, really was just a matter of chance that
Yeah.
she was online on Facebook and I was online as well, and we started talking, and have not regretted it since.
Mm-mm.
So
Thank you, Facebook chat.
no lie, thank you, Facebook chat. You may be broken now, but back then you were something awesome. Is there anything
And
else?
thank you, Skype.
Oh yes,
too.
thank you, Skype.
What's funny is that actually you were still in Japan,
Mhm.
and there was like a movie coming out, and people are like, and the movie, I don't even remember the name of it, but it was like a couple keeping their relationship together because one was like on the east coast of the U.S. and the other was on the west coast, and I went, "Fuck you, mine's in Japan."
So there.
Sorry, you can bleep that out.
Nah, that's okay. People want to see your wild side.
Yeah.
But I think that's all we got. Unless you got anything else. I mean, that really is how we met, and that's how we got together, and we're still going strong. We're gonna be celebrating our first year of marriage in May, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So, anything else to add, hun?
Well, 1 year of marriage, 4 years together.
4 years together,
4
yeah.
years together. Yay!
Yeah. Our anniversary for
no,
basically
2, 3,
everything.
4, no, 3.
I think it's 4.
Oh, 4 years, because you were dating for about a year and a half when you proposed. Yes, that's right.
Mm. See, that was the other thing too, is that we actually began our relationship long distance.
Yeah.
And yeah, when you know you've got the right person, you're willing to go that extra mile for them.
Mm-hmm.
So
You're worth it.
Yes.
Mwah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. So thanks for listening in. Have a happy Valentine's Day. And don't forget, your gamer girl is out there waiting for
Or
you.
gamer guy.
Or gamer guy. My apologies. And you just don't waste a lot of time looking, but never close your window. Always try to keep that perception up. And one of these days it'll happen. So thanks
That
for
was beautiful.
well, thank you, dear. Anywho, thanks for listening, everyone. And this is Gaijin Goombah
And Akitara.
signing out.